Welcome to the One Star Weak Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews, starring your host, One Star Weak Foot, and our review specialist, One Star Weak Foot. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to the One Star Weak Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews. I'm going to be your host today, One Star Weak Foot, and it makes me feel so nice to see you back on the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, as you guys know, I got to plug the stream, all right? So, tomorrow, we will be streaming some Weekend League gameplay live on Twitch. The link is in the description box down below, but it's just not any stream. We will be doing it for charity in solidarity with Black Lives Matter. So, if you want to stop by and check it out, that would be cool. There is no pressure to donate. 100% of the proceeds of this stream will be going to charity, but if you don't have money to donate, or if you don't want to donate, that's cool too. You can pass by and say hi. I'd really love to see you there, so check that out. Link in the description box down below. So, as you guys know, today we're going to be reviewing two players from the Ligue team of the season. It's a bit late, so apologies for that, but it's here and better late than never. The first card we will be discussing today is going to be 94 rated Memphis To Pay. And I used this card at the beginning of the year. It's not in form, when I was running a Ligue side, back when budget teams were the craze. And this card really disappointed me. He cost quite a bit back in the day, I think like 10 to 20K. And I really didn't enjoy him. His body type was just a little too heavy for me. His 3-star weak foot let him down at times. So I'm trying to see in this team of the season upgrade if they fixed all those things. He's 5'9". He has high-low work rates. He's right-footed with a 3-star weak foot and 5-star skills. I played 5 games. In division rivals with him, I got 1 goal and 2 assists. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want more content like this, do me a favor, do yourself a favor, hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home that took the video to watch, that took the time, what am I saying, to watch this video. So, when you look at this card, he looks like a very meta card at this stage of the game. He has the pace and physical combination, which makes him dangerous no matter what. His shooting and passing look very nice, and his dribbling looks to be much improved on his other versions. The next card we're going to be talking about today is going to be this 92 rated Aouar card. We packed him untradeable on this account twice. One of them is just sitting in the quick sell recovery, waiting to be recovered. I'm just waiting for SBC to throw this one into. But when you look at this card, I mean, he looks very nice. And if you've ever used Storyline Aouar, you already know he's a beast. So this card right here is an improvement on that card. He's 5'9". He has high medium work rates. He's right-footed with a 4-star skills and 3-star weak foot. I played 5 games. In division rivals with him, I got 0 goals and 1 assist. And when you look at this card, I mean, he looks nuts. He has the finesse shot trait and the outside foot shot trait. He has insane finishing. He actually has better finishing stats than Memphis To Pay. His passing stats and dribbling stats are, of course, going to be immense. And his defending stats now make him a viable option at the CDM position. So, without further ado, I'm going to take you over to our review specialist in the studios, One Star Weekly. Take it away. Thanks, One Star. So, as you guys know, you're getting a double review today, and the first card we're going to be reviewing is going to be 94 rated Memphis To Pay. He's selling for 430,000 coins on the PS4 market. Is he worth it? I would have to say negative on this one. We're going to break down the stats though. So, first we're going to talk about his pace. He has 96 pace, and the stats don't lie. Don't get me wrong. This guy is quick. This guy is rapid. This guy beats the defensive line every single time. And what I really enjoy about the card is his acceleration coming out of the skill moves. It's very, very nice. That being said, because of his body type and because of his stock, I do say on the ball, he doesn't quite feel 96 pace. He feels more like 91, 92 pace. That's me being a bit nitpicky though, and overall, his pace has to be a 9.5 out of 10. Next, we're going to talk about this guy's shot. And I would have to say his shot really disappointed me. And that is something I didn't want to say going into the review, but it has to be said. His finishing at 91 is decent. He does have the outside the foot shot trait, which if you do trigger, it will hit the back of the net. But there's a few issues I have. I mean, I felt like his shot sometimes took forever to come out of his feet. And that's not necessarily something to do with the shooting stat, but it does have to be said. And his 3-star weak foot did let me down. Because he's not the most nimble, not the most agile player, I had some trouble at times moving it onto his right foot to get the shot off. His attack positioning though is very, very good. He makes very intelligent runs, and he has the high attacking work rates, which really go well with this. He has 99 shot power, 95 long shots, and he really does shine. Every time I hit the long shot, he always tested the keeper. Overall, this guy's shooting is an 8.5 out of 10. I think he has a decent shot. I wouldn't make him a striker, which is where I played him, because his just shooting is not reliable enough, but in any other attacking position, I think he'll be fine. Next, we'll talk about his passing, and this is one aspect of the card I really enjoyed. He has 97 vision, 91 short passing, 97 curve. And what I really enjoyed about this card was the playmaking ability he did have. He was setting up his teammate Osimhen with a lot of really nice chances, a lot of quality chances, and a lot of the reason why the chances were created was the weighting of his pass. He would have really nice weighting of his pass. His long passes are very nice as well. And overall, this guy's passing is a 9 out of 10. You should play him in the cam position, in my opinion, if you are going to bring him into your team. And I really enjoy his playmaking capability. Next, we'll talk about his dribbling. He has 95 dribbling at the face stat. But in game, it feels like high 80s. And I think it comes down to his body type, because all his dribbling stats are very nice. I mean, he has no bad stat at all. His agility is 92, his balance is 90, his dribbling and ball control is 96 and 97 respectively. But in game, I think his body type and his stock do let him down. He felt slightly clunky at times. He did feel a bit heavy at times. His first touch was a bit heavy at times. I really didn't enjoy that aspect of the card, and it kind of sucks because Memphis Depay has the 5-star skill moves, and he does pull them off pretty decently. In smooth gameplay, he will feel alright. But in delayed gameplay, I didn't really enjoy how it took him an extra split second to do things. And I do have to say it is a con on this card. Overall, this guy's dribbling is an 8.5 out of 10. Don't get me wrong, he is pretty tidy on the ball, but he doesn't live up to his stat of 95. Finally, we'll be talking about his physical, and this is one aspect of the card I really enjoyed as well. He has 91 strength, 85 aggression, and he's difficult to take off the ball if you know how to shield. He's very good at riding challenges, and on top of that, he's very good at hopping on those second chances, those 50-50 balls. He does tend to get favor to them because of his strength, his aggression, and his agility and balance. His stamina at 90 is very nice, which means that he could play on the wing, he could play a cam, and he will last all game. He has 84 jumping, 87 heading accuracy, which would be good in FIFA 19. But it's FIFA 20, so nobody really heads the ball. Overall, this guy's physical is a 9 out of 10. Alright guys, so what's the final verdict on this card? I think this card is very enjoyable. He's good at a lot of things. I mean, he's quick, he's very strong, he's a very good passer of the ball. Where he did let me down was he didn't feel as agile as I expected him to, and his finishing wasn't as reliable as I wanted out of a striker. Overall, I gotta give him an 8 out of 10. He's a solid card. I do think you should buy him if his price drops to maybe 100, 150, maybe 200k, but for 430, I just can't co-sign that. The next card we're gonna be talking about today is gonna be this 94 rated Aouar card. Is he worth 290k, which he's going for on the PS4 market? And I have to say absolutely. I really enjoyed this card. We're going to break down the stats though, so you know exactly what to expect. So 92 pace is exactly how it feels. He's very quick in game. He accelerates very nicely out of the skill moves, and if you want to play him at the cam position, I do think he has enough pace for that. He does have enough pace to even play striker if that's what you want, but I think it's a bit wasteful because in the midfield, I think he really feels at home. He really does the most work, and in the midfield, his tracking up and down with the 92 pace is very nice. Overall, this guy's pace is a 9.5 out of 10. Next, we'll talk about shooting. He has 97 attack positioning, 94 finishing, and you definitely feel both of those things in game. His positioning in particular was very nice. I set him to balance everything in the midfield as far as instructions go, and it really did well with him. He knew when to make the runs, he knew when not to make the runs. Sometimes he just stopped at the top of the box, and because he has that finesse shot trait, he would hit the back of the net. And I know the stats on him, I did not score any goals, but I did use him against my friend multiple games, and I will say his finishing is very good inside the box once you get it from the right angle. If you hit the finesse shot, if you hit the outside the foot shot, he's gonna hit the back of the net as well. One con I do have to mention is his 82 shot power. There's no getting around it. It is not very good. However, I didn't really notice it letting him down. However, if you do use him at cam or striker, it will probably let him down. Overall, this guy's shooting is an 8.5 out of 10. At the midfield position, he's a very good finisher. However, I probably wouldn't play him any further up than that. Next, we'll talk about his passing, and what is there not to say about it? He has 99 vision, 99 short passing, 93 curve, 95 long passing. If you like Pirlo type midfielders, this guy is a Pirlo type playmaker. He can spray through balls with the best of them. He can pass in and around the box with the best of them. He can involve other players into the game. He's the ideal player if you lack a playmaker in the midfield. Overall, this guy's passing is a 9.5 out of 10. Next, we'll talk about his dribbling, and this is the standout thing about this card. Yo, 98 dribbling, and he does have that agile, light body type. He is fairly short in this game, and if you want a press-resistant midfielder, if you want a midfielder that can connect your defense to your attack by dribbling up the pitch, this guy is going to have that. He's going to have that in abundance. He has 95 agility, 96 balance, 99 dribbling, 99 ball control. And this guy dribbles like a winger. This guy is very, very nice, very reactive, very responsive on the ball. He also has the 4-star skill moves, which is definitely a pro in my book. And he has 96 composure. Overall, this guy's dribbling is a 9.5 out of 10. Alright, so finally we will be discussing his defense and physical. And in game, I would say it was decent. Nothing more than that, nothing less than that. At the CDM position, he will do well if he's paired with another more defensive CDM. I paired him with Goretzka. That duo did pretty decently. Defensively, I will say his stand tackling was decent. It felt clean. But if he is behind the attacker and he's going into his shoulder to shoulder, he'll lose more times than he wins. And he's just kind of weak. He's more of a pit bull type of a defender rather than somebody who's going to bully you off the ball. He has 86 interceptions. His breakup play was fairly decent. His defensive awareness at 87 meant that his positioning was pretty decent despite his his medium defensive work rates. His physical has some important stats as well. He has 99 stamina, 88 aggression, which are nice, but he has 77 strength and he's small. So once again, do not expect a strong midfielder. Expect more finesse than power with him and you will be okay. Overall, this guy's defending and physical is an 8 out of 10. Alright guys, so what's the final verdict on this card? Alright, if you need a midfielder on your team that's press resistant, that could help connect your defense to attack, and they can also contribute in the final third, this guy's going to be a very, very nice card, a very meta card to bring into your team. If you need a defensive brute, if you need an enforcer, they're probably not going to enjoy this card. However, if you can fit him in your team, I highly suggest him. Him and Renato Sanchez, I think, would make a great duo. And overall, I got to give him a 9 out of 10. He's a very solid card, very good value for the price, and I really enjoyed him. Alright guys, so that's going to be the double review for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode, but until then,